Hello. This episode, I was gonna plan this video out for a later episode, but I think today's a good time to do it because literally 5 seconds ago I just filmed the last episode, and the thoughts on my mind is letting stress, how to manage stress, especially when you're overthinking. I'll make multiple videos about overthinking. I'm quite experienced in the matter, but I was gonna do a different video about overthinking, but I'm gonna do this one. Basically, just I can't even, just for the record, I can't even really take my own advice. I'm trying to learn from this too, but and you don't have to take my advice. I'm just this is just a yap sesh. Basically, stress, for me at least, I will think something's worse than it is. Nothing will be wrong at all, and I'll just start thinking about something crazy from the past or years ago or just anything, or literally just make shit up. And this is another topic I'm going to make a video on. Thoughts are just thoughts. I'm going to talk about it differently but when I make that video, but thoughts are just thoughts. You can think whatever you want. It's not reality. That's not what's happening in your life. What's happening is what's really happening. When you overthink, when you're stressed, it's like the beginning of, I guess, like a talking stage with someone, we'll say, because you're not thinking of any negatives, you're only thinking of the positives. Why did I come down here? You don't think of, it's like the opposite of that, where you only see the negatives in anything or whatever it is you're stressed about, and one, that's not true. I can make a lot of videos on this topic, but let's say, just as an example, you're in a relationship and you're scared your partner, is cheating on you. Let's say you think this because maybe you haven't been a bad boyfriend, maybe they're just upset with you over something minor, and then you just start spiraling. I've definitely been there, it's not fun, but at the end of the day, 99% of the time, not cheating, it's just crazy thoughts that aren't real. And the only reason they get so bad is because you make them that bad. And if you just, it's not really something you just kind of do, but it's a mindset you can grow. I don't have this mindset. I'm trying to help myself. I'm hoping this series will help me. It's just, think about it and just say, okay, am I overreacting? Usually are. All right. What part of this is making me overreact? Think about it for a bit and go, okay, this is making me overreact. Why? What really is this? And in our case for this, it's you think she's cheating on you. So why do I think she's cheating on me? Because she's upset with me about, I forgot to text her good morning, something stupid. It's like, all right, is that the end of the world? No. Is she mad at me? Or is she cheating on me? Does she want to break up with me? Anything? And you can either just think, all right, no, that's absurd. Why would she do that? She loves me. Or he or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's like, all right. And then, for that situation, there's, you could talk about it with them, be open. And usually it's okay. Sometimes you just can't get it off your mind and it goes away after a few days. That's 90% of my problems will beat the fuck out of me for a couple days, maybe a few weeks, maybe just a day. And then I just wake up and it's just gone. The problem doesn't affect me anymore. That happened to me this week, actually. I was fucked over something. It's basically just something I made up and I overthought it. I thought it to be the scenario I wanted. Just kind of the opposite of what I'm saying. It's usually a scenario you don't want. But so it's the scenario I wanted, but that wasn't true. That wouldn't ever happen, and it just fucked me over. Story for another time. But I thought about it more. I actually, for me at least, it sounds so stupid, but talking to ChatGPT, it really does help. It's amazing. I can't describe it. That's helped. And you know, stress is, a lot of times it's just thoughts, or at least major stress. And if you can control those thoughts, you'll be okay. That's 5.